Hi, hello, welcome to the first video I'm doing on this channel actually. Recently Comic Con में Indie Utsav हुआ था. It was an event where a lot of Indian game studios presented their indie games. So I spent anywhere from 8 to 10 hours going through all of the games और जिनके demos थे मैंने demos खेले, and the games that did not have demos I looked at that game trailer and their Steam page etc, and then I made a tier list. So the video you're going to watch now is exactly that. I'll go through each game one by one and then do a tier list. And if you're not interested in all of the 46 games, there are chapters marked. You can look at whatever game you are interested in. Anyway, enjoy the video. So those are the tiers for all the games on the list. Okay, so the first game that is on the list is 1000 Deaths. Give me 1 second, I'll pull it up. 1000 Deaths is a gravity bending 3D platformer where your choices matter. What you choose defines the game's levels, mechanics and story. Dash through platforming hubs and decide your character's fate while exploring surreal worlds. Speedrun or don't. Okay, interesting. Give me 1 second. There you go. Okay, first of all, language options is a good thing. I know I'm blocking some of the language options, but because when I go to English, it's fine. On in the game, going to bright finding colors, that was suitable. Okay, pixel art. Appreciate pixel art. Developed in New York State. Okay, I thought it was made in India. No. Oh. Choppy audio. The animation looks good, but the audio is choppy. My ears. That was something. Anyway, I'm stuck in the menu. The keyboard wasn't working in the settings, but it's a demo. Yeah, but still bugs. When you play a demo, you kind of expect a polished feel, no? Is my life working here? Why you? When death approaches, why not do more? Okay. So basically, उन्होंने dialogues लिए. They took dialogues and they're playing it backwards. I guess for like Animal Crossing kind of effect. I hate it. I need more sensitivity. Can I control my sensitivity? Okay. I can control with keyboard. Okay. Sensitivity. Up. I hate it. The camera smooth effect. I hate it. I feel like I'll get nausea. थोड़ी देर खेलने के बाद ही I'll get, kind of sick. I feel like I'm gonna get nausea from just playing this game. Jumping, very psychedelic feel to it actually. Okay, the background music is looping. Okay, जब भी आप कोई background music loop करते हैं, you want to change the pitch at least a little bit now and then, क्योंकि जो music चल रहा है same pitch, same loop. So after some time it will get repetitive, it will get boring first of all, and the second thing is all this, all the psychedelic things, all the motion blur, camera smoothing, plus this music, it will increase that feeling of nausea ki और मतलब nauseating feeling हो जाती है वो. And I would have space for the prompt boxes. You want to have power boxes, you want to have space, because when I'm playing on my keyboard is very dirty, so I'll show it for you here. So when I'm playing on my keyboard, WASD, मेरा thumb naturally spacebar के ऊपर है. So if I want to press enter, I either have to lift my left hand to press enter, or I have to leave my mouse and use my right hand to press enter. Spacebar is a lot more natural. To do something like that, like simple UX stuff. It kind of becomes immersion breaking, Forgot. Didn't even read what I wanted to do. What was that? Okay. New broadcast unlocked. Cool. क्या है ये broadcast? Why am I collecting this broadcast? मतलब क्या बना? What is the final goal? Or is it like a Fardian game? The whole point is to get through all the levels as fast as possible. The game doesn't establish itself, kind of, which is like the whole point of demo. I feel like X is a weird keybind. Oh, hate it. The smoothing is very rough. The space, the jump also. With that, my demo ka time ho gaya hai. This game, I would say, not my cup of tea. It's not undercooked also, because it was very intentionally made. Psychedelic feel of it is very intentional. The environment is very intentional. The characters are very intentional. Just feels too much, like, you know, like it overwhelms my senses, kind of, in a way. Yeah, that's why it's not my cup of tea. But I won't say don't try it. You can try it. Maybe it's your cup of tea. Maybe you're someone who enjoys the psychedelic aesthetic. Aldian of Ancients. I don't know what Aldian is, but apparently it's ancient. So wo game dekhenge. This doesn't have a demo, unfortunately. So we'll look at the trailer, we'll look at the material, and we'll see if it looks promising or not. Aldian of Ancients is a dinosaur survival simulation. Okay, dinosaur simulation. Okay, interesting. Why not? हमने goose simulator देखा है, goat simulator देखा है. Why not? Dinosaur simulator. Multiplayer, okay. Before we get into the trailer, first thing I would point out is Aldian of Ancients is a very serious name. Again, I feel like I see this problem with a lot of games जो मैं खेलना चाहता हूँ या फिर देखता हूँ store पे Steam पे. They have very serious names for some reason, which are not easy to remember. You want the name to be memorable. You want the name to be easy to recommend. For example, if I'm talking to my friend, personally, this is my opinion again. लोग मुझे बहुत मारेंगे यार ये देख के. I would name this game something like prehistoric is very easy to remember, easy to imagine. When I say prehistoric, you won't think about medieval times or something. So I would name it something like Prehistoria, Prehistorica, something like that. Something very easy, something very easy to remember, something very easy to imagine when I tell them something about the game, right? That is my 2 cents on the name. Land lost in time filled denizens empire. Oh, okay, looks cool actually. Wait a second. Unreal Engine, I'm assuming. A world that is beautiful but also perilous. Take control of dinosaurs and other ancients nurture offering. Okay, dinosaur, dragon. Why is there a dragon here? No reason. Okay. Thrive in a captivating world with unknown threats. Okay. Fight for dominance and pack hierarchy. Learn defend for sustenance, but watch out for bigger threats. Oh, glowing eyes. Aldian of Ancients. I want to check something. I go back a little bit. It's made with in-game models, animations, and environments. A lot of questions I have actually. First one being this is a dragon, very clearly. Okay, this is a dragon model. Now, if there is a dragon model in a dinosaur, which is supposed to be like a historic dinosaur simulation, it makes me believe that they have bought these, or at least sourced these models from internet. Okay, that is my theory at the moment, because if you're making a historic dinosaur simulator, I have no idea why you would need to put in a dragon, except you want it to look cool. Right? Uske alawa, the other thing that I'm worried about is the textures. All this looks very high detail. All this looks very Unreal Engine. First of all, this is like classic Unreal Engine. Very high detail, very high poly count. Looks like very high detailed textures. So it says made with in-game models, animations, and environments. I'm not sure how true that is, because something this realistic, I don't know if it would run on a PC as a game. What I'm thinking is they made some cinematics in Unreal Engine and they rendered them or exported them, right? Then they uploaded it here. Norian games or Norian games. I hope it's good. This also didn't have demos. Look, man. Appa also doesn't have a demo, unfortunately. But the art looks interesting, so I thought I'll check it out. But unfortunately, there is no demo video also, which is unfortunate because the art style and these screenshots look interesting. Looks like a card game. I love card games. Kind of unfortunate that they don't have anything to show here. The linear narrative focused strategic card game. Unique rock paper scissors style strategy. Go choose a card at the same time. Okay. Interesting. Hit that studio. Wonder what else they've made actually. Your first game. Okay, this might seem unfair, but looking at the Steam page, I would say looks promising. Okay? I know. Look, listen to me. I know there is no trailer. I like card games. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay? You can call me biased if you want. Next thing is Aslo, which also doesn't have a trailer or a demo, unfortunately. Step into the shoes of Aslo, an adventure on a mission to save his family's beach from debt. How is a beach? Does a beach have debt? Anyway, start by selling coconuts, building a thriving beach resort chain, explore oceans, islands, uncover mystery of a stolen royal crown, and enjoy a captivating mix of business strategy and adventure. Choose an adventure. Looks kind of Minecrafty, kind of business tycoon-y. I'll say, look, I won't say looks meh because it doesn't look meh, but I feel like it's very generic game. I don't see what the value proposition would be of that game. Hope they prove me wrong. There you go. I have opinions about this game. Hope they prove me wrong. I hope it's a good game because who doesn't love a good indie game, right? So I hope they prove me wrong. Next one on the list is Om. This also doesn't have a demo, unfortunately. We'll have to look at the trailer. Om. The game is an arena-based combat experience with deep RPG elements and unmatched customization. Master 5 fighting styles, harness elemental powers, and wield divine blessings to forge your destiny in a myth-inspired universe. Craft a unique avatar and conquer the arena. Dhanurveda. What? Wait. Explore Indian myth like never before. Okay, claims like this I don't personally like. Never done before. Never done in India before. No one's done it before. We are the first. We are amazing. You're super amazing. Make a good game, okay? This all feels like marketing bait for like news headlines. Let's see. One styles from Dhanurveda. Dhanurveda is archery, no? Or is it all the weapons? I'm pretty sure it's just archery. Let me check. I don't know, maybe it covers all these classes, but I feel like Dhanurveda is mainly archery. The models look 3D looks rough. Claim astras, okay. 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 Like I see the concept, I see what they're trying to do. I'm trying to imagine if it would work, because the market is already saturated with all those battle royals and battle arenas. Let's see. Okay, I'm thinking of an idea. I'll talk about it when I complete formulating it. Let's see. Merge a Victor. Sattva Guna. These are Gun or Guna. So Gun. Rajas. Tamas. The game is insane. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. I'm trying to imagine if instead of a battle arena, if it would be better as a hero shooter, right? Like Marvel Rivals did recently. Maybe you could turn this into a hero shooter with maps and different characters you can pick from instead of doing a battle arena. That is my thought. Maybe you could add a mode in the same game, but from the looks of it, I feel like this game is trying really hard to bank off of nostalgia value or like sentimental value, right? From the studio name to all the details, etc. I see the potential it has, but I wouldn't say I want to play it or I want to recommend it. Hope they prove me wrong. Hope they bring out a good game. Hope I get to play it. Hope it's polished. I personally think going the hero shooter route would be better for this game, or if you're really brave or really insane, you could go the MOBA route. The next game on the list is Baoli. Baoli as an aggressive key Baoli. Basically a stepping well you go to get water. Unfortunately, this also doesn't have a demo. Baoli description: as Anjun navigates a world where reality and illusion blur, players must unravel the mystery behind his brother's disappearance, confront terrifying visions, and explore the ominous secrets of Baoli, an ancient stepwell, the dark past. There you go. No sound apparently. Chashma? Question mark? This is all photo scan, I'm assuming. They're like textures overlaid. All of it is just interacting. Lightning. The atmosphere is nice. See. I just hope there is no jump scare. I hate jump scares. No jump scare, please. No. So far the models look good, the textures look good. Yeah, this got a little cheesy. The cloud and stuff. Okay, I will say it looks promising, because if they pull this off, it'll be really nice. I feel like the atmosphere is there a little bit. The kind of realism is there. So with right music, nice sound effects and stuff, it could work, honestly. I'm gonna play the Cosmic Race demo. Give me 1 second while I pull it up. Oh. Almost feels like, okay, I'm not saying that I know what the objective is yet. Nice. Okay, that is nice. Okay, offensive ability. Oh, okay, that is sick. Okay, this feels like Death Race. I don't know if you have seen the movie. Okay, somebody struggling. I can't control the graphics settings, looks like. Unfortunately, please bear with it. Can I go back? Okay, I'm going back. How to check. Okay, that looks fun. You can create and join lobbies at the moment, local. Okay, that looks sick. Yeah, that was fun. Acha tha game. It felt very Tron like, you know, Tron theme koi car race hoti. Aisa tha. So Cosmic Race, I like it. I would want to play. I don't know if I would recommend it to a friend. I think it needs a lot more polish, a lot more levels, etc. I would definitely want to play it. Going Pablo. Doesn't have a trailer or a demo, unfortunately. King Pablo is a turn-based grand strategy game. Grand strategy. What is grand strategy? Where you build and lead a cartel empire, conquer territories, manage operation, outsmart rivals in gritty 70s, 90s drug trade era. Every choice impacts your rise to power, your downfall, and you dominate the underworld. It's like Clash of Clans, looks like it. Not my cup of tea, honestly. I don't play games like that. I guess I'll also add one. No demo, not my cup of tea. Pablo, not my cup of tea. Bloodfire also didn't have a demo, I think, from what I remember. It's by Unquitable Studios, action adventure arena shooter. So many arena shooters. It's really hard to differentiate yourself in a category so dense, you know. Fast-paced old school arena shooter with satisfying movement, precise gunplay. Questionable. Okay, like AAA games struggle with this, so we'll see. Demons become undisputed champion of hell. Okay, very stylistic. Cthulhu, very Lovecraftian inspired. Interesting. How is this an arena shooter? This looks more like single player story based. Must perish. I don't know. Okay. It feels very Doom inspired kind of. Okay, interesting. Different enemies, different levels. I would like to see more variety in weapons and attacks and stuff. So far it's just primary fire. Okay, flying. Okay. Spirit bomb. Bloodfire. I weirdly see the potential actually. I see the potential. Could be a very, high octane, something like Doom, very blood pumping, high pace, fast paced game. Let's see. Looks promising. It turns out good. I'd love to play it actually. Campfire Stories also doesn't have a demo, I think. Narrative-driven adventure across two worlds, explore solve puzzles, save your family. Mild action platform. Okay, vibrant. So it's more like cozy, calm kind of game. I feel like. Anyway, Campfire Stories doesn't really have a trailer. Which I don't understand, right? If you have a game which is like at least ready on some level, record like 1-2 minute gameplay. Even if it doesn't have anything, it's better than just stills, it would get you more wish lists. But there's nothing much to see. Okay, kind of looks promising actually. Cozy games, pixel games do really well. Feel like it'll also be nice to play as long as it has like manageable story, right? As long as 2-3 ghante mein you can finish it, as long as it doesn't stretch for hours for no reason. Like pointless quests doesn't help anyone. Next game on the list is this Chiklet Human Products. I don't know how much I can show, but I will show you the beginning of it and I'll explain it to you the rest, because I think I've seen this somewhere else. I think I've seen it in some other competition or somewhere, and I remember it because it's very weird. It's basically reverse, right? Instead of humans hunting animals, it's animals hunting humans, including the butchering part. So I'm not going to play it, but it's basically a lot of shock value. They had an idea, they made it, and they put it up. I don't think there is any game loop here. It doesn't have a demo, it has a gameplay. Not my cup of tea. I mean, it's a troll game, honestly. So what would you expect, right? Next game is Chromadi, I think it's called. No Steam page. Looks like Chromadi. Looks like a mobile game. I think it's a mobile game. Might be. Okay, from what I understand, जो color है, you have to swipe it into the column and it will keep shooting in that row. Rows, columns. Okay, column. Dark Souls of Candy Crush. Unique colorful shoot 'em up. Chromadi. Chromadi. Looks interesting. Looks fun. Looks like a good airport game, like when you're stuck at a layover, you're sitting at the airport, you have it on a phone and you play it. Yeah, iOS, Android main, and then Steam Deck. So it looks like it's phone first. Makes sense. Looks promising. I would want to play it if I have a phone, I'm stuck somewhere. And if it's an offline game, you don't need internet for it, then golden, because a lot of the games nowadays need internet. It's annoying when you're stuck somewhere with no internet. There's Darkarta. Haunted by strange curses from orphanage days, Mary never knew the story of her dark past until that day. Enter the enchanted netherworld, where your destiny was written in blood and which whispers of true love. Multi-hour epic adventure game, rated by many as their all-time favorite. Casual hidden object interactive fiction puzzle. I used to play games like this a lot, like find the missing piece kind of thing. As you can see, it's available, but we are gonna play the demo. Hopefully it doesn't crash my computer. 1700 BC, Temple of Death, Mohenjo-daro. Never betray you. See, I wanted to show you this cinema. This spell. Oh, cinema. Immortality.
Ananta, my love, I would die for you.
Okay, horrible voice acting. She did a much better job. So your name. Hey. There you go. Okay, nice. Interface is nice. A little bit of jiggle when I move my cursor. Interactive. We'll play casual mode. Play. Pirotan Isle, Gulf of Kuch.
James, I still
Try to
can't
protect
believe
you, my
it.
dear. You're not an orphan. Grandpa Creek.
Not an orphan. I await your arrival, Grandpa.
Okay.
Mama,
Wha-
I can't wait to meet Nana and Papa.
It's AI.
Careful. No.
It's AI animation. Okay. Okay. They're doing a good job of hiding all the AI-ness of the video. Let's see. It's a full tutorial. Why not? Talk to characters.
Missed everything. That's him. Darkarta, the curse of these isles.
Cure him first. I'll take him a mansion. Give him a hand. Interact with the scene. Diary. Objective. Get help for James. Done. Have useful items. These I used to play Facebook games like this. There's so much nostalgia actually. Nothing here. One more piece. Whose hint, if you're stuck, recharges after a few seconds. Okay. This is a weird looking flower. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. What else? Add the fuses. Oh, that's dumb. Shut up. Anyway, action is incomplete. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, there you go.
So,
अब बोलता हूँ.
what brings you to these parts?
I have only a faint memory about my parents, whom I lost in a fire during my childhood in India. My grandparents sent me to the United States, and I spent the rest of my childhood in the orphanage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks back, I received an invitation from my grandfather.
You received an invitation from Sir Creek? That's impossible.
Grandpa is dead. What? What? Front yard. Oh. Now there's light. That needs fuel. I have 2 planks now. I need 1 more plank. That is the time. What interesting game. I'm having fun playing it. I won't recommend it, but I want to play it. Yeah. I mean, you saw that I was having fun playing it, so so many games to go through. Let's go next. Next is Deep, Dark, and Dangerous. Doesn't have a demo. Just has doesn't have a Steam page. It's just gameplay looks like. Yeah, I'm assuming capture hoy bano isme. You are a mouse. Very random shots of gameplay. You are a kid all of a sudden. This feels very random. Like it's very all over the place. Okay. This is. They're proving me wrong. I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully they'll make it make sense by the time it's out. Next is Flip. Look at Flip Rally. Flip Rally. Flip Rally. Flip Rally. This is a prototype and a slice of Flip Rally's core gameplay. Future gameplay will bring different flips, special abilities, deeper racing, WSD. First, let's go into free roam. Okay. Okay, sounds. Oh, that drifting feels nice. There you go. Counter locking. Thought I heard something. Anyway. Oh. I don't find a reason to flip actually. I wish the track was built in a way that would force me to flip, you know? I'm not incentivized to flip, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's do some donuts. Okay. Apparently I can't do donuts. If you can't donut in a car game, then it's sad. There you go. Flip rally. I would say it's undercooked. A lot of features are missing. A lot of stuff is missing. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to go like a unique, funky route. Make use of a flip mechanic, but the track itself doesn't make use of the flip mechanic. I feel like they haven't yet figured out why flip, you know? But there is a purpose for flipping in the game yet. Dotson. Detective Dotson. There you go, Detective Dotson. A cozy mystery game about a detective with Bollywood dreams. The first adventure use punctuation. It's the first adventure game set in the colorful streets of India. Engage with adorable 2D characters living in a 3D world, find clues and solve the evidence board. With each case, a larger mystery unfolds. Hotel Sharma. You can customize the character, okay. Mini games. Floating Baba, okay. It's like a fun indie game. Dotson. There is no sound yet. See, select a case. There is only one case here. Okay, it's working. They send Gupta Dotson. It's a form of emergency. They banned me from high tea. High tea? Kitty party. Okay. They didn't invite you to the kitty party. High tea. Go to the party disguised as my niece Karishma and find out why I was banned. You'll find Karishma in the park. I'm also press tab to call. Okay, this is the evidence board. It's banned by question mark for question mark is best friends with question mark mother of question mark about question mark. Okay, interesting. I like the kind of 2D semi 3D environment. The motion blur I don't like. Let's see if I can turn it off. I can interact. Nice. The game was like shut the f up and focus on the mission. Okay, the jump is a little clunky. Nice. Oh, look at that. Nice elevator system. Nice. Oh, Spider-Man. Wait a second. It is glide. That's cool. Okay, now that is cool. That is cool. Karishma. Okay, disguise myself now. Disguise. It's sick, pretty sick actually. Look at me, I'm Karishma. Whee. Let's do. Yeah, let's go. Okay, this game is pretty cool. Okay, fine. The music could be better though. The music is a little bland. Shoot 12 pigeons. Okay. Let's go. Oh, this is Palak Palace Hotel. Okay. Aunties, what are you doing? Mrs. Das. Mothers will fix this, Chandni. Sengum, that's a nasty one. Some nerve telling everyone you're pregnant. Spreading rumors. Gossiping auntie. You should lose some weight though, child. To lose some weight actually. Okay, I'll finish this quest. This game is fun. Wait. Oh, okay. Mrs. Joshi? Mrs. Kapoor is such a boss. Did you hear? She banned Mrs. Sen Gupta. Mrs. Kapoor. Yeah. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Mrs. Yadav. I'm tipsy at tea time. Who asked? Hey, listen, someone told me Chandni is pregnant. Okay, now I know everything. There you go. Done. 2 in wrong place. So, bye, Mrs. Kapoor. His mother. Oh. Nosy auntie news. Mrs. Sengupta banned from high tea. Dotson has a scoop. Trust has charisma. Mrs. Sengupta then apologizes to Mrs. Das. But nosy auntie will strike again. Okay, that is fun. I was enjoying myself a little too much. Dotson. I would recommend. I'll change it now. Wish list now. There you go. Beautiful game. Let's look at GOC streets. You say streets. On the streets, no teams, no rules, just pure chaos. Gods of Cricket. Okay, Gods of Cricket is the name. Free for all multiplayer cricket game where every player fights for glory, smash sixes or rooftops, dominate greedy lanes, and outsmart rivals, rule the streets, and become a legend. Gods and Heroes Studio Private Limited, coming soon to early access. Controller required. I'm assuming this for like Steam Deck. Anyway, let's look at the trailer. I hate fast cuts. I wanna see the gameplay. The game looks good. The UI and stuff looks good. Like the gameplay feels a little clunky actually. The same actions repeated multiple times, like the dive, runs, etc. Map कोई नया नहीं है, कोई action नया नहीं है. And there are fast cuts. कोई एक animation पूरा run नहीं हो रहा है. The core gameplay feels a little missing, you know. We'll see. I hope they prove me wrong. I don't know. Just feels like pretty packaging with no substance kind of thing, you know. Of course, a lot of effort went into the game. I wish there was more mechanics included. There was more gameplay included. It says you can hit sixes over rooftops. There wasn't any rooftop in the video, right? With Devi, a light in the dark, uncover hidden truths in a remote Indian village where a teenage girl has vanished without a trace. Step into the shoes of Devi, an amateur sleuth with a passion for detective novels, as she defies her parents' wishes to embark on a perilous journey to find her missing friend. There are two background tracks. They're interfering with each other. It feels weird. Okay, let's play.
Devi, have you seen the time?
Yes, Ma.
What have you been up to?
Oof, that nightmare-inducing model.
Detective novels. I was hoping you'd be reviewing your textbooks by now.
Ma, you know last-minute cramming never really works, right?
Maybe not.
I feel like their weakness is facial expressions. It's like they're hiding the main character's face. And as you can see, the mom's face looks pretty bland. So poorly optimized. Oh my god. It's going to make my head spin. The sense of scale is very tough to replicate in a digital game. Even if it's a demo, I expect so at least some level of polish, right? Unnecessarily unoptimized and grand. This feels more like a proof concept more than a demo. Okay, I'm done. Stop. This might feel unfair, but It's too unoptimized for a demo. It's not polished. The models look unfinished. Facial. There are no facial expressions. More feels more like a proof of concept. The UI feels a little clunky, undercooked. I would say very undercooked. Mechanical Fury doesn't have a demo, I think. So let's look at that while we wait for the download. Mechanical Fury, grapple kick, destroy, movement shooter full of bloodthirsty mechs, vertical arenas, and a banger soundtrack. Reject humanity, embrace the machine. Adeptus Mechanicus. Thank you. Okay. Kick. Destroy. Okay, grappling system looks good. I see the vision, yeah. A high movement, high octane game. It has no demo, but it looks promising, I would say. Comes out with the demo or with the game. I would like to give it a go. We'll check out the next game. This Mumbai Gullies. Mumbai Gullies also doesn't have a demo. Mumbai Gullies, if I remember correctly, was presented as India's answer to GTA. Mumbai Gullies, someone experienced a thrilling and exciting story based in Mumbai, the city dreams. Game on Studios. There you go.
Mumbai, a city that never sleeps. It plays to win.
Looks good.
Be ready.
The police car looks good.
Here come Mumbai Gullies.
The trailer looks good, but there's a scale of it, right? They're promising an open world game. So if it was a single player story focused or like plot focused game, I would definitely say it looks promising. But I hope they prove me wrong. I feel like a lot of scope creep. It has been in development for years. I haven't heard any major updates in the development cycle. We'll see. Hopefully they pull through and give us a good game. Hope they prove me wrong. Occult Chambers also, I believe, doesn't have a demo. I've heard good things about it. I've heard that people who went to Comic-Con got to play the game because they were there to present it. Occult Chambers is a third-person action horror game. Use punctuation, please. Occult Chambers is a third-person action horror game where players follow protagonist Dhruv on his quest to find his missing father. Why is always someone missing in these games? Like I feel like I've seen like 4 or 5 games so far where someone is missing. Quest to find a missing father. Along the way, discovers a sinister world of occult rituals, fantastical creatures from deep Indian mythology. Looks good. Cover art looks good. Let's look at the trailer. The staff looks good. Unreal Engine looks like okay. Magic system looks like they have a full-fledged combat system. Melee and spells running. Different enemies. With that animation is a little clunky. Okay, it was short, but still. The zombies are fine, but the line felt a little clunky. Okay, I would say that looks promising. I don't know about optimization though, because all these games are built on Unreal Engine 5, and Unreal Engine 5 is notoriously difficult to optimize because even the developers of Black Myth Wukong haven't been able to ship the game to Xbox because Xbox has certain limitations and they don't know how to optimize the game to Xbox because it's made in Unreal Engine 5 and it's so difficult to optimize games made in Unreal Engine 5 because it's so new. Leans into realism while throwing away optimization. Like, okay, this meme, okay, look it up. There's this meme of Lion King where the monkey is throwing Simba away like this. So that's how they throw away optimization for the realism in the games. Overdrive Katana, let's see. Okay, no Steam page, just the trailer. Okay, combat. The UI is very basic. Like this looks like it was made in MS Paint, honestly. Okay, combo counter. Okay, nice. Combat system. Looks like they have a combat system in place. Looks very Doom like. The way they drop health and stuff. The font also looks very Doom like for the multiplier here. The PvE AI doesn't look like it's doing anything. Just get into idle animation. Hope they prove me wrong. This looks like basic combat mechanic inside a set. Very basic. I don't see any gameplay loop. The resource system feels very Doom-like. Maybe there's a Doom asset somewhere. Hope they prove me wrong. Because if it's good, I would love to play it. I love fast-paced action like that. Possessions. What if solution isn't what you see, but how you see it? In possession, perspective is the key to solving mind-bending puzzles, rotate objects, shift your view, uncover a story told through a beautifully minimalist 3D world. Bunch of awards. Indie Game of the Year. Okay. Looks like a mobile game. That's been ported for PC, I guess. Okay, so a very cozy game type thing. Didn't tell me anything about the gameplay. Okay, possessions. Not my cup of tea. I didn't understand it. I think even if I did, I would want to play it. So let's look at Epsilon. Epsilon Protocol is a sci-fi turn-based tactics game with a rich story, refreshing visual style, set in a reality where the Epsilon controls everything after they discovered light speed travel. Take control of a team of rebels pushing against Epsilon. How to play? Demo. Who looks at instructions when you're playing a game? It's a turn-based thing. Now, how do I use this? Who looks at instructions? Let's see. Let's do a grenade. Nothing? Really? Let's see. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's give. What's this? It's French. Why is it French? It's French. Why is it French for no reason? Fishbowl is a slice of life coming of age story told over a month. Video call, loved ones, work from home, go through puzzles to rediscover childhood memories, do care tasks, and go get to know yourself better one day at a time. Contains themes of grief, death of a loved one, and isolation. Please play with care. Nice. That's a nice message to have in the game. Mom calling. Reached home, Alu? You didn't call yet. Yeah. I'm in an auto. Nice. My baby potato doing today. Okay. The ambience and stuff. The sound effects feel good. The textable sound effects are good. The environment feels good. This feels a little empty. The mom's frame. The auto stuff looks good. The auto sound effects are nice. I have a parcel. Let's see. Mom? Send me. This pickle jar. I can go outside this, I guess. Oh, it's a puzzle. I'm dumb. Okay. That. There you go. Fry fish. Jaja saved up for so long to buy this gold jewelry for me, although I told her I'd never wear something so fancy. The first little frog Jaja knitted for 2-year-old me. Jaja's softest malmal sari. The last batch of Jaja's mango pickle. Don't know when I'll have the heart to eat this. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. Pickles, especially if you're a South Indian, pickles hit hard. Yeah. Don't know when I'll have the heart to eat this. A new watch. It says congratulations, Jaja bought this for me without ever knowing I got this job. An old toy box. Wonder what's in it. Yeah. When someone passes away, you really miss the food. Yes. This is part of your senses. This game, man. Where should I put this? Here. Yep. Let's check the video. I just said she needs it urgently. Okay. And my hard drive. It's big files. Nice chill game. There's my hard. That's your hard drive. That's how you. Work. Actually have to edit it now. Ah. Oh. Ah. 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 Oof. BT Dubs will be working from home tomorrow. Okay. BT Dubs is, by the way, BTW. I know all the lingo. I'm young. Okay. I feel like that's pretty much enough. Fishbowl. Games I would want to play. Yeah, sure. I like the writing. It's good. It's cozy. So get Serverbound for a second. This looks like it doesn't have a demo. Face off in strategic turn-based battles against bots that exploit vulnerabilities in your community. Unravel the mysteries behind these attacks. Connect the humans at risk. Safeguard the digital realm in Serverbound. An investigative RPG that transforms cybersecurity in an epic adventure. Don't see. Need demo. Even trailer. I don't know what it is. It's not my cup of tea. I don't know. I'm tired. I'll see you tomorrow again. Play rest of the game. Today we'll continue the same thing. Basically playing all the indie games from the indie utsav that happened at Comic-Con. Today the first game that we're going to play is Frontier Paladin. Before we get into Frontier Paladin, let me show you the tier list. The tier list right now. This is games that have a demo, and these are games that don't have a demo. In case a game doesn't have a demo, I look at the trailer, I look at other material that is available, and I decide how promising do they look. Would I want to play them based on the material that is available? Because if you're presenting your game at a convention, I would expect or hope that you have something to show for it. 1 second while I bring up Frontier Paladin. There is a demo for Frontier Paladin. Frontier Paladin is an RPG meets tower defense. Defend your castle against waves of evil. Go on quests to discover powerful lost artifacts, recruit helpers, and choose between powerful blessings. Can a paladin apprentice on his first quest gain the favor of the gods? Paladin, kind of like holy knight. Okay, menu sound effects, which is the first test I do kind of when I'm playing a game, because that is like quality of life things that you want to check. The polished demo looks very polished just from the menu. Start the game, play something. Yeah, story, cutscene. Okay, tutorial. Melee attacks. Press left click for a quick attack. Hold right click to do a charged attack. The timing right for a critical attack. Okay, I would have appreciated if the pop-up stayed. Make me press spacebar or something to close it instead of just putting a timer on it. There. The environment looks very polished. The mechanics look very polished. So far, the UI looks good. The prompts, the bottom left. Okay. Everything looks very cohesive, basically. So far. Health bar, and I'm assuming the blue one is stamina or armor. We'll find out which it is. Okay, variety. There is variety in attack, which is good. I'm assuming, okay, there is stamina. The blue bar is armor. Okay, good. Okay. It has a crit function also, that if I time it right, it lands a crit. I look with my mouse. Now, for now, I think my mouse can leave the screen, which might not be ideal. What you want to do is lock the cursor, the game, and if I go into the menu, then I can leave. That is more convenient. So let's look at the menu. I have equipment slots. Look good. I have my inventory, blessings. Journal controls. Okay. So far so good actually. It looks really good. Environment is a little empty, but it's a demo. That's fine. Nice. Oof. Stamina, I ran out of stamina. What is a blue bar? I think that is mana maybe? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay. The effects look good. The magic circle and stuff. Let's see. Activate my shield. Then go. Okay. There is no automatic lock on for now. I feel like would be good to have. Let's see. Okay. So let's for now. Let's recover some health. I have to manually activate the armor, which is a little weird, but fine. Kind of very MOBA type mechanic. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, the stamina management is a little difficult. It's not very forgiving. Okay. I'm trying to land a crit every time, is it? So maybe I should. Oh there, Titus. A well-timed return. Titus, like there's an actual warrior, I think, named Titus. And in Warhammer also there's a character called Titus. Half a legion inside and no one can be bothered to handle the ragged mob. Enough that your master asked me to tell you to fortify the area. He said you'll know what that means. Traps, turrets, barricades. I ought to get to it then. Okay. You can set traps. There's a build mode. Interesting. By pressing G. Press G. Rune barricade. Ruined barricade. How do I rotate Q? There you go. How do I remove it? I'll put a trap here. Caltrops, sharp pieces of metal. Rune about, does physical damage over time, has a limited number of charges. Fire pit here. There you go. You can salvage. Okay, that is nice. It's like a physical salvation. I like that. There you go. Go back. Need to put turrets somewhere. Put a fire pit here. Put a turret. Let's see. Go. And there you go. Place an ice shard turret here. There you go. There you go.
Barricade destroyed.
Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Forgot.
Barricade destroyed.
No. What happened to...
Barricade destroyed.
Ow, ow, ow. Why are they not working?
Barricade destroyed. Barricade destroyed. Barricade destroyed.
Oof. So that is the game. Looks good actually. The sound effects were good. The narration was good. This music was also pretty good actually. Frontier Paladin game, I would say wishlist now, because I feel like game is almost complete. The environment needs a little work, but all in all the mechanics feel good. I wish there was more to do, and the stamina system needs a little work. Overall it's good. It has a little bit of a learning curve because you have to learn the the building system, also the fighting. A pretty good game overall. I would say, yeah, this is a game that I would want to play and I would want others to play basically. This game on the list is Hush Hush High. Hush Hush High. Look, it's already out, no? The game is complete, I guess. Shh. Hold on to those secrets. Step into the mind of a gossip monger as she navigates through the corridors of a high school and help her resist the urge to share every tantalizing piece of gossip with quick time events. Okay, by Pablo Games. As someone who also tends to participate in gossip, very up my alley. Accessibility warning, certain parts involve button mashing. It might be difficult for some players. Okay, nice. Hopefully the audio levels are fine. Going to give a mouth shut. 5 days. Oh, 5 days school. Lucky. Yes, please. The controls are a little janky. I can't walk diagonally. Looks like. Which I would like to. There is also some delay in the controls. How much is of Gossip Queen? Your mission, make her stop. Dear Lord, make it stop. Match A to make her stay in the green area. Okay. Let's go. The more you want with students, the harder it gets to stop Mochi. Stay away from students. The sound design could use a little work. This is rigged in a way. The game is pretty rigged. See? Doesn't matter what you do, it just puts you in events. It doesn't feel natural almost. So we'll play the first day. देखते हैं कैसा है. I still hate that you can't walk diagonally. I'm guessing it's because they want to force you into scenarios. Okay, I like the concept. I like the art style. I like the art style. It's pixel art, right? How much of a radius do they have? So annoying. I think the consequence of it is missing. Like, what happens if my gossip meter falls to 0? Right? What happens? So what is the end game? What is the complete loop of the game? Right? For now, I am controlling myself from spreading the rumors. Okay, fine. I understand. I have quests to do. I have missions to do. Okay, that's fine. But why? How long will I do this? What's the point? What is the end goal? Right? So Hush Hush High. I won't say undercooked because it's there. A lot of the mechanics are there. But I want its wishlist now. It's not my cup of tea, basically. It's a decent game. I have some questions about it. But I won't say it's bad. It's not undercooked. I didn't feel intrigued enough to be like, okay, I would love to play this game. Look at Dark Arrival. In the Dark Arrival, Jacob, desperate for meaning, is drawn to the Hollow Creek by a mysterious letter from his late grandfather. As he explores the eerie town, ghostly apparitions intensify, solve puzzles, uncover hidden secrets, and survive the supernatural forces that haunt the abandoned train station. The screenshots look pretty good. There you go. The Dark Arrival. I usually don't play horror games. Because I don't want to give myself nightmares. But I can appreciate a good horror game. M-rated game. God can't save you, okay? I didn't see any gameplay. It was all just random shots of like creepy things and a ghost, I guess. Assuming it's an explorer type game, right? Psychological horror, dark mystery. Assuming the scope isn't too big, I feel like it looks promising. If they pull it off the way I'm imagining it, I feel like it'll be a good game. The next thing is the Palace on the Hill. It also doesn't have a demo. It is available for purchase if you're interested. The Palace on the Hill, a heartfelt story of ambition, struggle, and friendship, told from the perspective of a young boy in fictional 90s rural India. Explore ancient palace ruins, set up your garden, cook Indian food, run errands for quirky characters, and learn about history by making art. It has good reviews. Life simulator RPG exploration. So I'm assuming a lot of dialogue and a lot of quests. Let's look at the trailer. Palace on the Hill. Okay, I like the art effect. Yes, father. There are debts to me. We are broke. Tea do you serve? Lemon tea. Okay, makes sense. Masala chai, lemon tea, black tea. Pottery. Okay. Not about history. He falls in love with a new girl. Okay. Related to Indian art history. Including a quote from Akinator is funny. From the looks of it, looks very simplistic, looks very lo-fi almost, like the artistic style. I like the cozy aspect, a lot of attention to detail. I feel like with different type of chai and etc. The mechanics feel a little clunky, but with games like this, as long as you have a strong story and good well-written characters, the mechanics almost don't matter. Palace on the Hill also looks promising if the writing is good. Subject to the writing, it might turn out to be a really amazing game. So Twin Flames. Twin Flames is a strategy puzzle turn-based game. Embark on a cooperative puzzle adventure in Twin Flames. Guide Savitri and Satyavan through hex grids to their twin flame destiny. Team up in local co-op. Enjoy low poly art. Discover their 27th attempts fate. Will they finally succeed? Look decent. I won't say they look bad. If the mechanics are good, if the story is good, it could be a good game. Who knows? Let's look at the trailer. And this puzzle adventure. Reworthiness for Twin Flames. Okay, the core mechanic looks interesting. It takes two kind of vibe, which is good. A kind of a puzzle game, local co-op. I understand the mechanics feels good. The low poly vibe, I feel like they're not committing to the low poly vibe. For example, you're using like soft shadows. If you're going for a low poly route, I would expect a lot of post effects and a lot of hard lights instead of having like soft shadows and soft lights. Because if you're going low poly, you're looking for a stylized approach, right? So that stylization, I feel like, is a little missing. The game mechanics itself interesting. As long as the story is interesting, I feel like it should be fun to play. I'm hoping there's more than these traps to work with, because so far I've just seen the one type of trap. I'm assuming there is some distance that they can walk from each other, but they have to move together for most of the game. Yeah, Twin Flames looks promising. If the story is good, like the mechanics are fine, but the level design, I would say level design and stylization and writing, if these three good, it could be a banger. Okay, let's look at Kamla. Kamla is by Mad Mantra Games. Find a way out of an old mansion as a priest You have been tasked to exorcise a woman who has been possessed, solve puzzles, and complete objectives to cure her demonic possession in a survival horror game. There is a demo. Do I have to play the demo? Play the demo. English. Prologue. Start. Prologue. On Steam. Yep.
हाँ देख इधर से बस सीधा जाना है तुझे.
Okay. Hindi voice lines. Nice.
हाँ भाई समझ गया मैं.
घर में कोई नहीं है. तू फट से माल निकाल के आजा. रोड पे गाड़ी पार्क है अपनी.
Okay, the design, the dialogue could be better.
को अपने घर की.
पता नहीं पूरा परिवार गायब है 6 दिन से. काम आसान हो गया वैसे अपना.
चलो सही है भाई, अपने लिए आसान है चोरी करना.
Rather than this, I would prefer something that a lot of games do, that you hear the narrator and then you pick the dialogue. Even if it's one dialogue option, you get to pick the dialogue. Okay, that was interesting. That prompts you if you don't move for a while. Okay, I have to go this way, I guess. Lot of rocks. Meh. I hate horror games. Yeah. पेशाब करना मना है. ओके. प्रभाकर निवास 2478. Cockroaches. Okay, nice interactive element. The walking sound effects sound good. Hold interact key to pick the lock. It doesn't tell me what the interact key is. I know it's E because I've been playing games like this. I have a feeling this demo is going to end in a jump scare, and I hate it already. Hello? कोई है? Excuse me. चप्पल क्यों पड़ी है यहाँ पे? Okay, Kamla ji, how about this? I will leave your house. Okay, I will leave your house and I'll give you a good rating. Okay, Kamla. Wishlist now. Top rating, Kamla ji. Top rating, please. Jokes aside, the game feels very atmospheric. I like dialogue system. It could be better if you add more interactivity. The player pick the dialogue. That way, there is more immersion, right? And the atmosphere feels really good. The sound effects, the ambient sounds, the walking sounds, and the post effects like the darkness, etc. The environment feels very creepy, like something is lurking in the shadows, right? That kind of feeling. If it's like the scope isn't that big, it should be a good play if you're into horror games, unlike me. Kamla ji. Kurukshetra Ascension. This looks like a card battling game. Looks like that is exactly the kind of game that I would want to play. So let's check it out. Test your skills in an all-new strategic card battler. Master swift positioning with melee and ranged rows. Plan your path to victory in the dead of night. Explore a deeply rooted universe in a roguelite story campaign. Collect, build, command your army. Emerge victorious. Complete transparency. This is like 1-to-1 Hearthstone. Let me show it to you. Before you get mad at me, see what I'm showing you. See, Hearthstone is a very popular card game. Looks practically 1-to-1. Yeah. I don't know if there are assets available in the store that make it possible to build a game like that, or they just take inspiration from it. We'll know once we play the game. It says there are 2 rows. From what I remember, Hearthstone does not have 2 rows. It only has 1 row, I think. So I feel like it's a combination of different kinds of card games. The main aesthetic looks like is from Hearthstone. There are different classes. I'm assuming for different factions: Naga, Apsara, Rakshasa, Gandharva, and Vanara. So I'm assuming it's like dark, light, red, green, blue. It's just like pretty standard. Okay, let's get into the demo. Let's see. It's not a demo, to be honest. It's an early access, meaning the game. This is like the early version of the full game. So let me share my screen. There, the music sounds good. New player. English. The art looks good so far. Oof. Buff uncle.
Allow them today to show you what they have learned.
Okay, decent technique. Bhim Duryodhana. Okay. Tutorial, I'm assuming.
No Pandaf will ever be king.
Okay.
Out of my way.
Second direct attack. Okay. Yeah. Have properties. Okay. Assassin. Urumi assassin. Okay, interesting. So
Deploy units on the battlefield to fight for you.
So I've been thinking about this for a while, right? I play card battlers, so I've been thinking that there should be one with Indian characters from like stories and stuff. This feels good. Soma, yeah. They sleep for 1 turn. Next turn they activate. Makes sense. His melee ranged will be here. This feels like ranged areas. This feels like inspired from Inscription, from Yu-Gi-Oh, from Hearthstone very clearly. I feel like Hearthstone has the biggest you call it influence on this game from the looks of it. Could also be Magic the Gathering also has similar mechanics. A lot of card battlers function on similar mechanics. I won't blame them for it. So far it looks good.
Your move, cousin.
The voice acting is also good. There are like voice lines and stuff. Let's see.
Spell cards are single-use abilities that
Dushasana.
tide of battle.
Kaurava brother. See, the thing with using named characters, right? There are only so many of them. So when you're building so many factions, different cards, different decks, you're going to have at some point hundreds of cards. If you have a named character for every single card, it's going to be a little difficult. So we'll see. Tree Hurl makes sense. Nice. This is graveyard, I'm assuming. Direct attack. You also direct attack. So attacking doesn't cost anything, looks like.
I have an endless army
I like the design here. Deploy 3 light chariots. Spell. To enemy hero, obliterate. Okay. Battle stomp.
An army of
And deal 10 damage. Okay, the effects look good. That is like classic Hearthstone, no? Okay. So Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama, okay. Nice. These are like ranged characters. I'm assuming it's for a tutorial for ranged characters. Yeah. He's an archer, he's a melee warrior. Let's see.
I must protect the ranged drone.
The card effects look good. Spear guard, see? Can't have named characters for every single card. Ranged protected by melee. Okay. Okay. So you have to defeat all the melee characters before you go for ranged characters. Interesting. That is interesting. Because my main hero is not a ranged character, comes under melee characters. Okay. We'll deploy that. Attack. Attack. Now then, attack. Attack. That is it for now. So far so good actually.
Impressive formation, Katana, but I know how to break it.
Nice, the voice lines are nice. That feels personal. It feels like they're not just trying to create a copy, right? They're trying to create an actual game. The voice lines show dedication. So they put in the care for the game, I feel like. Nice.
Attack now!
Lol.
The thrill of a worthy opponent.
Free kills. Tutorial, I'm assuming. Is it? Anyway. Let's deploy one more. 2, 2, 4. So total of 4 melee characters, 4 ranged characters. Okay. Heal an ally by 4. There you go. There you go. Nice. The sound effects are nice. There you go.
Victory.
A fire burns within me.
Arjun,
Karna.
I challenge you to a duel.
Arjun is a prince.
Okay, and pick a side. Deal 2 damage, deal 1 damage to all. Arrow volley, obviously. This classic Hearthstone. You have your own attack.
I've waited my whole life for this.
I will send you to your fathers in hell.
Why fight with words? Let
Okay.
us speak with arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, very heavy influence from Hearthstone. I feel like they have someone who plays Hearthstone on their team, I guess. Then I can do this. And I can do that. That. There you go.
No match for me.
There you go. I should have done deal 6 damage. I would have ended it there. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Music is good. The background music is good, but I wish they would add more variation, something more epic, something that keeps changing. You know, Something you see in Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, the background music changes constantly. Or they could add like options, right? They could add options to the store that you can buy soundtracks with in-game currency. The game looks pretty promising. Feel like not just promising actually. Where is it? Kurukshetra Ascension, I would say wishlist now. Looks very good to play. It feels very good to play. The voice lines show dedication. Feel like the writing is pretty good. Characters. I'm still a little skeptical about the factions and the archetypes and the combos they can do in the cards. But I feel like they have someone experienced with card battlers because they seem to draw inspiration from the various card battlers before. Which I'm not complaining about a lot. Basically, all card battlers function on similar mechanics, so it's fine to draw inspiration. Who cares? As long as the game is good, nobody cares. But that being said, I look forward to playing it more. I might even play it more on stream apart from this, because I like to play card games. If that is something you want to watch, stay tuned actually for future streams, because it is in early access. It is seemingly a full game at the moment. It's not just a demo, so I'll check it out more, because now we just got to the tutorials and we might play the actual game now. So we'll see. Let's look at Unsung Empires Chola. Until then, Unsung Empires Chola's second legacy of Rajendra Chola. Okay, embark on an epic narrative driven adventure through India's greatest empire as King Rajendra Chola explores a meticulously crafted world of 11th century Tanjore. Navigate intricate political intrigue and forge your legend through a story of power, betrayal, destiny. By Islet Studio. The screenshots look pretty good. Different classes. I have a feeling I'm gonna have things to say. Might not. That might upset people. Let's see. This is something that I see in a lot of indie games, right? Same thing. That I feel like I'm just going on rants at this point, but a lot of indie games seem to struggle with environment design. I don't know why. Like here on screen, right? A lot of empty space. Like same grass patch, a lot of trees, right? You might say, hey, this is how it looks in real life. Okay, fine, but this is not real life. This is a game. You need to add stuff. You need to make the frame look interesting, right? So when I'm playing the game, when I'm looking on screen, I don't want to see a bunch of empty space. I want to see things happening, and there are ways to get around it. I will talk about it later if I see it in a demo, because then I'll be able to show you what I'm talking about. See, like this is beautiful. See, there is a lot of environment, there are people taking up space. I would put something here, maybe a little market or something just to take up space on the screen. There's just not empty place, right? Something just to fill up things. So you're the king in disguise, exploring your own kingdom, I guess. I've already talked about the scope problem with indie games. I won't get into it again. It feels like this is a game that will also have a similar problem. The idea is interesting. You're a king. You're going up in your kingdom, playing games. Not playing games. You're in disguise, playing different characters. You're exploring your kingdom. Okay. The walking is very nice. The environment is pretty good, like I was talking about earlier. Not a lot of empty space. A little bit of empty space here. Maybe could show some bullock carts or something standing there, or just carts. You don't even need the bulls. Just carts standing there or something, just to fill up the environment, right? Looks like they're using Unreal Engine from the way the character looks. Feel like a meta-human character. I hope they prove me wrong, but it feels very undercooked at the moment because the trailer also has a lot of walking shots and stuff, but combat feels a little clunky. This is scope, right? The scope of the game I'm thinking about is a lot of how are you going to optimize the game if you're making it on Unreal Engine 5. How are you going to optimize it for the average Indian consumer who has an average computer or a phone, right? I'm assuming this is for like PC users. So how are you going to optimize it? Again, with the same thing about having a AAA scope and you don't have a AAA budget or a AAA stuff. I hope they prove me wrong, because if it turns out good, then I would love to play it, obviously. But yeah, at the moment I'm skeptical. We'll see. That's the problem with taking up a realistic game. That if you're trying to make a photorealistic game, that is an obstacle that you have to cross someday. Last Lockdown by Rot Studio. Bid farewell to the mundane and embrace the extraordinary as you step into Last Lockdown. A thrilling office escape puzzle transforms a fable into unforgettable journey. Okay, chalo, let's play the demo. No menu sound effects. Badge. Why is it 0? There you go. Why is it 0 by default? I don't know. There. Sounds much better. The stereo. So if I turn this side, I can hear it in my left ear. If I turn this side, I can hear it in my right ear. 1, 2, 3. Very stylized look.
Daniel. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up?
I know what you're wondering. Where is everyone? Am I early? Absolutely not. Well,
You don't in the
since
room,
your
okay?
last day, we wanted to plan something for you. We have got surprises for you in the store. Have fun and try finding us.
There you go. Journey starts at on the 27th, and we go back a week. Next we have half the current day and add a day. After that, we add another day. Finally, we have it again. We get certificates on all these days. What? Anyway, let's see. What else can I do? Hey, you want to express a heartfelt gratitude for all your hard work and dedication throughout your time here. Today marks your last day in the office. You couldn't let it pass without a little surprise for you. You can find it in the theater room if you can even reach there in the first place. So far, the game looks very polished. Everything looks cohesive. Oh, there you go. 6, 12, 7, 20, 11. 20 minus 7 is 20. Then 11, 12. There you go. 12, 1206, I guess, is the code. Nope. 5621. I'm dumb. 5621. Ba-bow. Hint, give me hint. No hint. Hint. Let's go.
I'm going to miss our park walks. Taking breaks while having a nice
Whoa.
walk was always a great way to wind down. You and your love for those deli sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches taste good.
God, he always got one whenever we went for a walk.
Yeah, why not? Coffee. That is a reference to Jacksepticeye, top of the morning. Picture.
No. I was the foolish one. I took a few minutes to unwind on the couch, and you took out cucumber slices from your sandwich and placed them on my face and started laughing like an idiot, like I was at a spa or something.
Yes, I did. I'm not dying, I'm just retiring. To search the code now. 525621. Doubles equals egg. What? Oh. 6 1 3 1 9 and 5 6 3 6 13 15 13 20 28 7 6 3 7 1 5 6 7 6 3 1 7. Oh, I'm genius. Find yours. Anyway, that time is done. I spent actually more than 5 minutes on that game, but looks fun actually. As a lockdown, I want to play. Sure, looks good, looks clean, looks minimalistic. The scope is nice. I can be done with it. I feel like in a couple of hours. So nice game. It's Miku, a game I made in memory of a certain person, not out of but out of spite. Okay, an amalgamation of unresolved feelings turned into an abomination. A game that hates you, a game that will hurt you. Okay, psychological horror, difficult indie philosophy. Okay, interesting. That is an interesting way to do it. Interesting. Feels like a Fardian game, a new game. How that is recalling memories. A nice way to say it. Loading. Anyway. Oh, that is me. I have to pull. Okay, that is interesting. Lol. That is interesting. The camera POV sticks with this character, which I'm assuming is his ex. And that is a character that I control. Whee!
Isn't it absurd that when you lose a person is when you think of them the most? When the absence was heavier than the presence ever did. You run from the memories, yet they cling to you, anchoring you to the past, compelling you to pull them along your journey, transforming into an undeniable force that forges your future.
Okay, this is a fun game. Okay, the level design is good. I feel like this will be a fun game to play. Whee!
The void they leave, we desperately try to fill with a fabricated version of them in our minds. We seek to make sense of the hurt, the betrayal, right? But reality always strikes back as a consequence.
Nice, I like it.
A mind that resents, a heart that cannot forgive.
Oh, okay, I can switch. It just follows. Just pulling, okay.
As such, the void she created sprung this game into existence. It stands as a testament to a love that once existed, tainted by the rules it was built upon, bound to fail from the very day it began.
Come on.
The first day we met, the first date, which I never appreciated enough. Not until we had destroyed each other's lives. Not until I realized I had truly lost her. I still remember it, the memory branded on my brain for eternity. It was filled with innocence and familiarity. The first hug, a warm embrace, so genuine it sent sparks down our hearts, igniting something neither of us could name.
This is a pretty good game, okay. Drifting in an endless sea. This is an indie game.
Headed toward an unknown destination. The first ride together, a true discovery. It didn't matter where we were headed, only that we were in it together.
Damn, indie games like this are fun.
The navigator, I, the captain. Only, instead of seeking a harbor, we were seeking all that connects us.
Whoa, who is this?
The end of the day felt like end of the world. As we lay next to each
it's
other.
Like, oh, it's memory, okay.
Spoken truth. We knew we wanted nothing more but each other. Our bodies moved on their own, like opposite poles of the same entity, long awaiting to become whole again. And then the first kiss, intertwining our future, commencing the story yet to unfold. The love we made melted our bodies together, blending the senses, revealing the harbor, concluding the discovery, and finally mending the long lost entity.
Okay. Yeah, pull out, yeah. Unexpectedly, actually, Miku top tier actually. Might be controversial take, but Miku feels pretty top tier. As an indie game, I feel like I want to play it. God, these last games on the list are pretty good actually. Today, the games I've played today: Frontier, Paladin, Kamla, Kurukshetra, Miku, Aslo Lockdown. All of them have been pretty good games. Palm Sugar is the next one that I have to look at. This is Palm Sugar, a village story by Monotusk Studios. In Palm Sugar, you play as Srinu, a young and resolute boy. Your beloved village has been taken over by vicious drug cartel. On a perilous journey across South India, dive into its rich, colorful culture. Fate of the village, its people rests in your hand. Okay, there are menu.
Our story begins in a small South Indian village of Bellampakam. I know it's a mouthful to pronounce. It's a village like any other, with lush green fields, beautiful farms, and humble people.
WST. See, I can walk diagonal. See how easy it is. Hush, hush, hi. Do this, please. Why is mom so tiny compared to the house? Should go and meet Ramana now, or else he'll think you forgot about him. Who cares? Fine. Thanks, Amma. We'll do. See you later then, son. Let's go meet Ramana. Where am I? Yeah, I'm already there. Bro, what are you doing here already? Woke up really early today. So thought, why not go there right away? Why does that matter though? Because of this, at this time, usually still asleep, snoring like a pig. Yeah, no, but hey, look, isn't that Geeta? Go and talk to her, man. That way she might at least notice you, okay? But what am I supposed to tell her? Come on, man, don't be like that. Anything. You had a thing for her for months now. I'm sure you'll figure something out, okay? Mean. Now go, quick, or you'll lose her. Ramana. Look like a creep if you start following her. Think so? Yes, only cheap men would stalk women. Why do you expect me to do that? Just walk up to her and introduce yourself. Hey, you there. Mind helping an old man out for a moment? Those cows aren't going to feed themselves. Throw some grass over them. I do it myself, but my joints aren't what they used to be. F to pick up grass, F to throw grass. See, if I didn't have a game sense that, okay, there has to be some mechanic or some NPC will tell me how to do it, I would be confused. So, an indicator when you go to the cow saying, okay, go talk to this NPC would help. There is the grass. Where do I get grass? There you go. Fine, I'll move it first. Okay. There you go. Cement.
Like most boys his age, Srinu is very shy when it comes to talking to girls. The hurdles he has to get over just to say hi are
immense.
But with the help of his friend's advice, maybe today he's finally going to have the courage to speak to Geeta.
Maybe. Who knows? Move. Move. Over here, get grass. There. Done. Sorted. I'll pick out some grass just in case. There is Geeta. Yo. What's up, Geeta? Actually, it's not that important anyway. I see you want to buy some food. Yeah, are you sure it wasn't important? Yeah, don't worry about that. I won't bother you any longer. Alright then. Nice to meet you, Srinu. Take care. Ramana, what are you doing here? Just checking on you. From the bushes. See, I finally spoke to her. Yeah, I heard that, bro. You're serious? I see you want to buy some food, really? Okay. Palm Sugar feels a little jank, feels a little clunky, but feel like the game has a lot of heart in it. For like a couple of hours, I feel like the gameplay would be pretty nice, and the story feels a little heartwarming. Right? It's a small village, small setting, small quests that you need to do. if the writing is good, feel like it's going to be a good game. So Palm Sugar, I want to say, I'll say I want to play it. I wouldn't say it's not my cup of tea, because kind of is, but it's not also not better than these games. So I would say at the bottom of I want to play. That's how it is. Indie game with a lot of heart, similar to Miku, but Miku is both have a lot of heart. One just happens to be a lot more weird. Next is Raji. Raji, an interesting game, a game that got a lot of hype. Raji by Nodding Head Games. Raji, an ancient epic, is an action adventure game set in ancient India. A young girl named Raji has been chosen by the gods to stand against the demonic invasion of the human realm. Her destiny to rescue her younger brother and face the demon lord Mahabalasura. I need to work on optimizing my stream. There you go.
This is the heart of our story. Golu and Raji, brother and sister.
I really like this style of animation. I like that they're not trying that hard for photorealism.
Of ancient times when demons walked the lands.
The puppet style is very
a long time ago.
Interesting part of the culture. So
for showing such devotion, this was not a child's tale, and she knew
fair.
She must protect him.
Or also be scared.
But in that moment, Raji failed.
The world building so far is pretty good. The story, the exposition and everything is pretty good. So they put care into writing the world. Looks like. Okay, I can walk now. I can't move my camera. Looks like I have this kind of isometric view of the game, almost like 2.5D type thing. Looks interesting.
She is so young.
A child. Remember Shiva's words.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders.
This of a mortal.
Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
There is no navigation so far. I'm just moving based on my instinct. This is not a gameplay, right? It's just me looking at the game's mechanics, see what they look like. So as soon as you get the weapon, I feel like there should be a way for you to test it, right? Maybe summon some dummies or some small combat just for the satisfaction of it.
She has no serenity. Her heart rules her head.
She walks boldly into a dark cave. She leaps chasms.
Not be brave enough to climb.
Our Raji has no fear of heights. Watch.
Let's go. I wish there was a way to sprint actually. This roll looks like. Yeah, let's go.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, that cart. Why are you screaming? Do you want them to know? Are you dumb? Doing upstairs somersaults is something.
Hear your pulse, the beating of a war drum. Feel your heart quicken. The strength
Okay.
flow through you.
Let's go. Wow. Combat is a little clunky.
See? She has the demon reeling. Now she will bring an end. Is a most versatile weapon.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I would appreciate a little more feedback on the combat. Now it just feels like I just hear some grunts, but more juicy feedback. Like look at games like Wuthering Waves, for example. That's the other game I'm playing. Sorry, that is the only example I can think of right now. But slashing, sounds of slashing, the more feedback on combat.
See, my daughter? They are not as strong as you. But beware. Not all foes will be foolish enough to let you so close.
Let's go. See, more feedback would be nice, and a little more forgiving. What's this? A little more. No, I'm not saying combat should be easier, but a little more forgiving combat system would be nice. And more variations, like combos when I'm doing primary attack. Variation in combat. Ouch. See? Because the starting of the game, combat feels a little unforgiving, which could be something that puts off new players.
There. Amrit Bund.
Okay, nice. Wait a minute. Done. Main duck. Let's go. Let's go. Little more variation in combat, maybe little more combos, maybe some more abilities. So right now, all I can do is this combo, and this. Upgrading my weapon, I guess. So ultimate ability kind of thing. Let's go. Done. The one thing I like is that it doesn't have a stamina system, which I hate in games. I need stamina to dash. I'm like, which I don't have stamina in real life. Why do you want me to have stamina in game also? Okay, with that, I will end the demo here. I've been playing it for a while. I almost forgot that I was supposed to end it. I should tell you what I think of the game actually. I want a little bit more rich environment, the combat system, a little more feedback in the combat. But I did forget I was playing a demo or streaming while I was playing it. So I feel like it's almost there. It's like 80 to 90% there. I feel like. So I'll say wishlist now for Raji. The writing is really good. The world building is really good. The cutscenes are really good. A lot of good things to like about the game. So we're looking at Suri, the Seventh Note. Suri, the Seventh Note, 2D Metroidvania set in mythical India. It is a game with unique rhythmic twist where the world reacts to the beats of an enigmatic rhythm. Navigate a world that constantly shifts and changes to find the secret of the rhythm. Journey through many varied biomes inspired by the diverse landscape of India and its mythology. Anyway, let's look at this trailer. The art looks good. Eclipse. Dark theme. Okay, there's 7 minutes of it. We won't look at the whole 7 minutes. We look at maybe up to 2 minutes. Okay, everything seems very cohesive. The UI, the font, etc. It's a little bit more polish, a little more stylization, post effects, etc. Let's see. I have one window of my Microsoft Edge open. My laptop is losing its shit for some reason. Suri, the Seventh Note. Metroidvania looks fine. The mechanics look fine, but I feel like it needs a lot more polish. I think it's at like 50 to 60% done. The core mechanics look good. Right, platformer. Yeah, this needs a lot more polish. I feel like. With that in mind, I would say looks promising. And the game that we're going to look at now is called Sojourn Past. Sojourn Past by Dimension. Explore a beautifully hand-drawn pixel art world in action adventure full of discovery, fast-paced combat, traverse diverse landscapes, uncover secrets, and place together a mysterious story. Use unique mechanics to outmaneuver enemies and explore the game. It's a bullet hell, I guess. The looks of it. Looks like a bullet hell actually. Bullet hell is the enemy fires a lot of bullets in specific patterns, but there are so many bullets it's called a bullet hell, and you have to find out what that pattern is and try to dodge those bullets and survive basically. See what I mean? A lot of bullets flying through, but you have to make your way through those bullets. Okay, so let's play it. Okay. Space to dash. Okay. See, this is what I meant, by the way, that if you're going to have the character use only some of the space, don't show me a lot of empty space. Make it as atmospheric. You know, they're using all these fog elements, all these flags, and the mysterious elements. Do something like that, because emptiness looks very boring. Oh lol, it fell. See, something's happening there. I don't know what's happening, but it's there. R to throw dagger. R again to teleport. Okay, that's sick. No, wait, that is actually very cool. Let's see. Go there, I guess. Go here. Oh. Yeah. F to unlatch the dagger. Okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. Q for energy burst. Okay. Yeah. Ouch, ouch. You can dash through bullets. Okay. Ouch. Not that. I'm supposed to dash. I forgot. Oh yeah, space. Let's go there. Shh, I guess I'll have to. Ah. Ooh. Let's go. What is this? Oh, that is. But I got it. Was I even supposed to come here? Okay. Okay. So dash, energy burst, teleport. Okay. Ah, almost had it. Don't have energy burst anymore. Thank you. Come on. Ready? Let's go. Bullet hell again. Let's see. Let's see. We. What I meant? The bullet hell. Find a pattern. Ready? Ah. You find a pattern. Pattern. Ouch, 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 ouch. There you go. Done. See. Yeah, I'm done. Then up there. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to find a pause so I can stop playing this. Totally not because it's fun or anything, actually. Whee! Okay, with that, we'll end it here. That was pretty fun. I like the elements of bullet hell. I like the teleportation. I like the mechanics. I feel like they really have a hold on the mechanics of the game that they want to use, and they're really taking advantage of those mechanics, right? I end up using all of my things. I end up using my daggers for teleportation, end up using combos to get into difficult areas. As for the wishlist now, because almost complete game out. One thing I feel like is that the bullet hell components don't really gel with the existing theme of the game. if they figure out a way to make it gel with the game, I feel like beautiful chef's kiss. I don't know what it is. This feels like generic bullet hell system that has been shoved into a cozy kind of adventure game, you know. So if they figure that out, this is the next game on the list, that is Spook-a-boo. Spook-a-boo is a ghost hunting couch co-op game for 1 to 4 players. Team up with friends and family to locate and capture sneaky ghosts hiding in plain sight. It's a perfect mix of thrills and laughs, guaranteed to deliver spooktacular time. Okay, by Walla Interactive. Looks pretty well made, looks pretty polished. Okay, the UI looks pretty clean. Menu sound effects good. Looks pretty polished. Can't see my cursor yet. Yes, I'll do the duck because Psyduck. If it is so clueless. Yeah, the dimensional entity department. I will guide you through becoming an expert ghost hunter. Let's go. Environment looks good. Very on theme. Looks stylized. A glowing orb right here is a spectral trap. It is open. Any ghost caught in it will be mine. These ghosts are mischievous but mostly harmless. I call them normies. Okay. DD's completely indestructible cage. Go ahead, try waking it. I dare you. Okay. Shift. Why left shift? See, indestructible. Kick it harder. Okay. Impossible, Imbus. What have you done? What am I supposed to do? Grab those guns over there. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. There you go. Rest. Charge the ghost detector. E. Come here, come here. Make sure check every corner. I am trying. There you go. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go. Spook-a-boo, I would say, I wouldn't say that it's bad or anything, but it's a good game. That's not my cup of tea. Okay. All of this so far, 1000 Deaths, Epsilon Protocol, Hush Hush High, Spook-a-boo, they're all really well made games. These are not my cup of tea. Spook-a-boo, very well polished, very well put together, has a game loop, it captures ghosts, you know. It's a fun co-op game that you can play with friends. Just not something that I would play. Next is Supercharged. Supercharged by Team Supercharged. It's a game. It's a parkour strategy game. Prepare for Supercharged, do parkour, forge platforms and climb new heights with a unique gun. Outsmart enemies, solve challenges, and shatter the boundaries of reality. Embark on a single-player odyssey, electrifying escape. Are you ready to wield your power? Okay, looks stylized, which is good. Like I said, indie studios should not go after photorealism. Really, a stylized look is more achievable. B looks more fun. Right? Is a lot easier to make it look complete than a photorealistic game. You know. Photorealistic game falls into that uncanny valley and it's very weird. Even AAA studios with millions of dollars of budget have a hard time making photorealistic look photorealistic, you know. Ooh, okay, you make your own, okay, it's a platform gun. You create your own platforms, okay. That's cool. Like that mechanic. Looks pretty sick. Unreal Engine, the bane of my existence. Welcome to the demo. That... like no blue screen. You guys, okay, for this, you guys, like I said, Unreal Engine, the bane of my existence. You can already see me suffering.
Never thought a simple day in the storage room would lead to this. I stepped into the dusty storage room, arms full of old books. As I stacked the books, something caught my eye. A flickering monitor. That's odd.
Meta
I don't
reference.
remember leaving anything on in here. was running a game, Supercharged. Before I knew it, I grabbed the controller.
That platform freeze enemies. Let's go. Glitches mark ideal interaction spot. Supercharge the computer to space. Lost my gun somewhere. Okay. Alt shift to sprint. Thank you. Finally a sprint function. Let's go.
Use this gun only in glitchy patches. Build your path wisely.
Yeah. You can only have 2 platforms, I guess. Whoa. Let's go. There you go. There you go. No?
Freeze these anti-viruses. It's the only way to survive before it adapts. It's the only way to survive before it adapts.
It's the game sound. Why are you scaring me like that? How am I supposed to do that? I have to hold it, okay.
Walls can carry you. Jump on them.
Okay, that's it for now. Because I have other games to play also. I've charged pretty good. I'll say wishlist now. Pretty complete game. A little bit janky, but overall it's a parkour game. I wish the movement was a little smoother. I don't know how to explain it. When you play games like Vector, for example, other parkour games, there's a smoothness to the moment, right? Just gliding. So that kind of smoothness is not in this game. I don't know what that is, but if they are able to figure that out. It says Tale of Honor is a real-time roguelike deck building chess adventure. Okay. Unlock new pieces, abilities, and power-ups through your unique runs and use them along with your wits to sneak through the evil armies, traps, and bosses to capture the evil king and restore honor back to the world. It is Tale of Honor by Dunali or Dunali Games. Like chess plus roguelite plus deck building. I don't know. We'll see. Pre-alpha build, okay. Oh. Hello there. Tap on the screen. Slide to the move the rook to the flag. There you go. Oh. You have done well. Continue your journey. Okay. You will pawn. You have to kill him, but I have to avoid these places because pawns can kill in that direction. Okay. Kind of like a puzzle kind of game. Ooh. How are they supposed to do that then? Same thing will happen here also. Okay, so which way they are facing is also important. Okay. Interesting. So there, this, and this. So I have to kill the pawn on the back line first. Get smashed. Gets plonked. Like a skill zone. Yeah, I know how rook moves. Come on. Okay, so this is more like an avoid system, right? Okay. I feel like this is just about the chess movements. I haven't discovered any of the deck building mechanics or anything. I know how to play chess. Okay, This has been chess. Let's see if quick play has anything. Easy, show me easy. Just have deck building mechanics. Where is deck building? It says there is deck building. There is no deck building. Cheating. Let's see, Tale of Honor. I want to put it in. I want to play. But if it's just chess, I don't see any deck building mechanics or anything. For now, I'll put it in Undercooked. Not because it's bad, but because it just doesn't have all the features that it's promising, right? There is no deck building, there is no roguelike. It's just chess. We'll see. If they come up with major updates, maybe we'll bring it up. Last and final game on the list is the Winds of Arcana. Winds of Arcana Ruination by Brute Studios. Become the ultimate warrior mage. Find legendary weapons and devastating powers to create the perfect build as you search for your old mercenary comrades in your cursed land. Challenging platforming in a world broken by ancient wrath. Okay, let's take a look at the trailer and then we'll play the demo. Feels very stock environment-y.
But no, everyone wants to be a hero.
It's too quiet. That's never good.
The game itself looks pretty good. The mechanics look pretty good. The game elements feel like they don't have a consistent style. For example, it's 2D. This is like photorealistic 3D. The model is photorealistic. The spell thing, gravity spell thing feels 2D. The UI kind of feels like it's from an RPG or like a Souls-like game. For a game like this, I feel like something like Hades would be a lot more. A style like Hades would be a lot more better because a lot of it is like parkour and solving puzzles and stuff. For example, if you look at the boss here, right, has a very different art style compared to rest of the environment and the character. So a lot of style inconsistencies at the moment, but the mechanics look good. Let's see what it is like to play it. A lot of these games are made for Steam Deck and consoles, which makes sense. Story. So the title screen has a different style compared to the thing. That style, the style of the title, the art splash that came up right now, that would be much better for a game like this, I feel like.
That's never good.
It's never good, true. Attack, parry, charged attack, jump, dash. Okay, the movement feels a little janky. See? I can't move freely. For example, when I'm attacking, I can't turn. There's a little bit of a lag for some reason. Why did he explode? The perished screen has a different theme. Feels like a lot of clashing art themes basically. Yeah. Why F? F is so dumb. Kumbra. High speed, low damage. Less damage but allow you to attack from a distance. It's good. F1. Controller. Much better. Why F? F is such a weird button. I'd rather have shift actually. I like the exploding mechanic. You could take I don't know how that happened, but you could take advantage of it. Kill one enemy, it takes care of the rest. No? There you go. That's not nice. Ouch. Okay, the tutorial shouldn't be this punishing, okay. Come on. Oh. I was supposed to get there. Apart from the points that I made earlier about the art style and everything, the game feels a little empty because apart from like the dashing and jumping and the occasional enemies, there isn't much to do. Maybe because it's the first few levels, but still I feel like it just needs more substance. And like I mentioned for the combats earlier, it needs more feedback. When I'm hitting an enemy, I want more feedback. And for the initial levels at least, I feel like the fights should be more forgiving, give that satisfaction to new players, and gradually make the enemies more difficult and explain that exploding mechanic, show how that exploding mechanic can be used to your benefit, stuff like that. Winds of Arcana Ruination, I would say I want to play. As it is now, I won't say it's wishlist now kind of game, but definitely I can see if they make all the stylus changes, make it more cohesive in terms of style, make it more rich in terms of substance, in terms of gameplay, in terms of level design, etc. Feel like it's going to be a really good game. And there you have it. That is the final tier list of all the indie games that were announced at Indie Utsav. Personally, I like Detective Dotson the most because it felt like a complete and very unique game, which is also culturally relevant to India. क्योंकि चुगली किसको नहीं पसंद